Okay, so it's still January 18th, and I just wanted to show what I'm doing for marking at the boot stripe. So I had put a piece of 2-inch wide um, masking tape down here. The bottom edge of it was basically about an inch or so above where I think the water line is going to be, and it was basically just covering over the barrier coat material here so that I could paint the bottom paint up to this part and then this lower part of the top sides down to there. So now I'm working on the boot stripe, and essentially I'm using a laser level. I used to use a bucket of water and a hose and fill the bucket up and to the level that I wanted, set it up on something, and go around with a little piece of clear hose, and the water would seek its own level, and use that to make little lines along the hull and everything. But made the jump to the modern age and bought this little unit here, which is really nice, only about 60 bucks. Makes life a lot easier. So as you can see, it sort of jiggled around there and then it leveled out. So I've just got it sitting here on a stool. I've got various pieces of wood to shim it up with because my floor is not level. So I picked a spot down here midships where I'm pretty confident that's about an inch or so above the where the actual water line will be, and use that as my starting point, and basically just started marking it out there first with just a marker and then with the tape, and just moved this laser level along, and each time I moved it, because the floor is uneven, I just re-shim it so that the little red laser line picked up where I'd left off, and just kept going. So it makes it super easy to do. So the only other thing I've done differently then is you know, in the drawing it's got this nice sort of swoopy waterline thing. I went with more of a traditional bottom edge of this follows the waterline, but I decided that on the top I would give it a little swoopiness, so this top edge actually curves up just slightly from the chine area here up to the bow. Curves up about an inch by the time it gets up here, and I did the same thing on the transom. So just a little bit of an added curve, so the boot stripe will be a little bit wider up here than it will be in the middle, and I think that'll be a nice effect and look pretty good.